The blood moon is rising. The amount of zombies is surprising, so you better get to baptizing. Everything from killer clowns that break down your front door to the poor fishermen that thought it was a good idea to throw out some bait. This is why you wouldn't survive Terraria's blood moon. To lay the groundwork, we will be discussing what if Terraria's blood moon happened in our world and not put ourselves into Terraria's world, as frankly that would be too easy. To survive Terraria's blood moon in the Terraria world, all you would have to do is put a simple piece of dirt in front of your door and call it a night. So today specifically, we will be covering what would happen if Terraria's blood moon magically happened in our world. The blood moon is a random event that takes place at night from 7:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. and the chance of any given night becoming a blood moon is around 11%. Now we do have real blood moons in our world. Take a look at this one that occurred on November 8th, 2022. Pretty cool, right? And by the way, the closest upcoming blood moon will appear on September 7th through 8th, 2025, so be on the lookout. So what gives? If we have real life blood moons and you likely lived through one just fine, video over, right? They don't pose much of a threat. Well, you see, our blood moons don't summon eldritch demons into major cities and they don't cause instant mass panic throughout the globe. As soon as it turns to night, the world would experience increased enemy spawns specifically near homes and large cities with lots of people where enemies do not usually spawn. And I'm not pulling this out of thin air, this is all according to Terraria's lore. All the water in the world turns red, so say goodbye to showers, rain, toilet water, drinking water, and you see that bottle of Prime you got on the table? Yeah, that too, buddy. Oceans will also turn to blood, not completely, but anyone out at sea will definitely notice that the water is getting thicker. If it's a full moon, you can have an increased chance of werewolves spawning in all around you, so that's fantastic. The enemies will be able to open doors. Every woman will simultaneously get irritated and angry due to PMS. Yes, this is also canonical. And any pets you have, like goldfish in your tank or a cute little bunny, will transform into dangerous enemies and attempt to eat you alive. And bad news for you, they stay like this forever and will for all of eternity try to eat you unless you kill them. Oh yeah, by the way, penguins also turn into zombified penguins, but I really doubt anyone watching this video has a pet penguin, so that too. Now to give you even worse news, all of this can happen not one, not two, not even three, but as many nights in a row as the world wishes upon you. It has been documented in Terraria before that a blood moon happens 4 times in a row. Now this is extremely rare, but still possible. To destroy your spirit even more, let's go over all the different enemy types and why they would likely devour you in seconds. First of all, we have the Groom, which is a zombie enemy type that has buffed up health and wears a stylish top hat. Accompanying this, we have the Bride, which is likely just the female version of the Groom. We have a traditional blood zombie and also a floating zombie amalgamation called the Dribbler, which slowly floats towards you in the air. We have the previously mentioned pets like goldfish, bunny, and penguin, which turn into monstrosities and immediately attack you. A devastating clown that, I kid you not, throws bombs at you, and just for the sake of making this harder, let's apply his older update logic and say that his bombs break the blocks around you. This clown also throws out chattering teeth bombs, which can reach players as high as 10 blocks up, which when converted into real world numbers, this exploding AI device can jump as high as 20 feet or 6 meters. For anyone dumb enough to be fishing during the blood moon, and I swear you someone will be, they have a chance of running into the Hemogoblin shark, which is a shark goblin creature that moves extremely fast on land, being able to outrun Terraspark boots. So you're absolutely cooked, and it has 66 times more health than your regular blood zombie. Next, you can also find the Blood Eel. This flying monstrosity is 80 times more tanky than a regular blood zombie. This is essentially a buffed up, faster wyvern with the best method of eradication being bombs and explosive weapons, so it's kind of over for the regular everyday Joe if this thing pulls up. Leaving the best for last, we have the Dread Nautilus. This is by some not even considered a regular enemy, but a goddamn boss. This flying Lovecraftian being has 93 times more health than a regular blood zombie and has 3 different attack patterns. Number 1, it will face away from you, charge up, and then dash towards you. When it's close enough, it will spin around you, and during this attack, it will reflect almost every single projectile known to man, including bullets, which is pretty freaking crazy. Number 2 it faces you, charges up, and fires projectiles. Number 3, it will glow crimson and summon up to 3 blood tears, which after 1.5 seconds will summon blood squids. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to tell you that this boss also summons super strong enemies to help it fight you. The blood squid, which is another flying entity that has 10 times the health of a regular blood zombie, can also shoot projectiles at you, similar to the Tmodloader. Now for some honorable mentions, while fishing you may run into the wandering eye fish, which is not as lethal as any of the other mobs, but another floating monstrosity, and the zombie merman, which is just another beefy variation of a zombie. Now all of these enemies wouldn't be so bad if we had weapons. I mean, to be frank, all modern rifles could handle the non-boss zombies easily, but in most parts of the world, civilian firearms are a hassle to obtain, so we will have to think of other ways to cheese all of these mobs if we want the highest chances of survival. During the blood moon, it is in Terraria canon that we cannot sleep, so we will be going through a worldwide all-nighter. No easy way of getting out of this one. One fact we do know is that the blood moon only affects the spawn rates and craziness above surface, so finding a way to get into a cave or cavern of some sort will protect us. But let's be real, how many of us have a handy dandy cave to run to nearby? On the Terraria wiki, this is genuinely one of the strategies to counter the blood moon though. It tells players to go underground as quickly as possible, so if you do have a handy dandy cave around, go there for the night. Another way to try and get rid of the blood moon is by summoning a pumpkin moon or frost moon. Okay, who wrote this script? We're not doing that. Seriously, are you retarded? I mean, the pumpkin has 350 times more health than a basic blood zombie. We are not doing this. It is highly likely that all chaos will break out in the world during the blood moon. It's almost a given that some random dude decides to go fishing and summon in the eldritch monstrosity that is the Tmodloader. This would likely put all military action onto taking out large threats of that caliber and leave most people stranded with their lives in their own hands. It is a given that if you are at home, zombies will rush to your doors and windows, and there is quite a good chance that if you just barricade every opening in your home, no zombies will get through and you will likely be safe. That is unless one of those clowns pull up and just blow your shit clean through. Those clowns will be the end of most people, and frankly there isn't much you can do about them. If you have a firearm, you will fare much better than most people against all of the regular enemies except for the clown maybe, but do remember that when fighting the hemogoblin shark or the blood eel, the Terrarian already has Iron Man levels of gear to defeat such enemies. And let me give an educated guess. You are not Iron Man, so almost everybody will have no chance against the stronger enemies. Now if you're not in your house and somewhere outside when the blood moon happens, you're even more cooked. I mean, where are you going to go? You're gonna get swarmed by enemies extremely quickly. I think the people that would fare the best would be maybe someone working in a high-rise office building or being in an apartment really high up. There are far more fail-safes and it would be much harder for zombies to reach such people. Another way to luck out is to take the longest flight that you can. If you're in an airplane for 12 hours, you will likely skip the blood moon, with the negatives being no sleep and God forbid the blood eel sees your plane, which probably won't happen, but the chance is not zero. I give this a survival rating of 4 out of 10, with 10 being easy and 0 being impossible. I want to make this a series, so drop a like and comment what event or maybe even boss you would like me to do next. Consider subscribing to the channel, and if we get to 300k before New Year's, I will drop a twerking video.